Welcome back to UnKind TV, everyone. We're George and Martha.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Martha, we're not supposed to say that.
Oh, right. Today we'll be recapping The Real Housewives of Orange County, Season 14, Reunion, Part 1.
What would you name it?
If
it had a title.
The UTI.
The UTI. I mean, that would be the title of your memoir.
Okay, well, we always have to start with a little vapid commentary. How do they look? Well, I think Kelly and Emily look the best.
Yes.
I think Kelly looks really beautiful. I love her in leopard print. I'm a big leopard print fan myself. But it suits her. She looks very
absolutely.
sexy. Emily looks like a pageant girl, kind of.
She does.
A former pageant girl.
A former pageant
who embraces her past.
Yes.
She looks like she could have been in Miss Congeniality.
Yes.
The others, Bronwyn looks okay. Tamra looks like Cruella de Vil, the cartoon one. That's what she's reminding me of. Like her face is so sunken in with evil. And she's got this awful hairdo and she just... I can't stand her face. Her little beady eyes.
No.
Bedore OD'd on filler.
What? Come on, Shannon.
She's unrecognizable. The
Shannon,
cheeks and
why
her
did
lips.
you do that?
She's like this.
Yeah.
You look like you're in anaphylaxis. You know?
Or I was thinking she looks like Terry Dubrow, Heather's husband.
Okay, a little bit.
He's gotten a lot of work done too. A lot of fillers.
She just needs an EpiPen and she'll be alright.
Yeah, it'll go down.
Give her a Benadryl.
Yeah. It's just so... Shannon,
it looks terrible. And the spray tan on some of these ladies is so overboard. People think Donald Trump looks orange. They made Trump look like a Bahama Mama.
Yeah.
The level of orange. I can't get over it. It's like a blinding Oompa Loompa skin.
I don't understand the whole... I think it's just... I don't think I would... If I were a woman, I don't think I'd ever get a spray tan.
It helps you look more toned. It makes your skin look better. It does have
its benefits. Does it though?
Yeah, except you have to do it sparingly. These ladies seem to bathe in DHA, and they look horrible.
Yeah.
Emily said she didn't get a spray tan because she came in a wheelchair because she had a hip replacement, and she looks stunning.
She does.
She doesn't need the spray tan.
No.
Gina is definitely having a hard time. I think Gina's been hitting the bottle.
I think so.
Andy says that she's got a new hairdo yet again. He's like, you think this is your fifth? It's also her fifth accent. You ever notice that she'll go from like Brooklyn to Jersey to Long Island to Valley Girl, and then the quiet version.
Yeah.
There's quiet Gina, and then there's like, okay.
Yeah, what did she say to Bronwyn when she lost her temper?
It's not about you, Bronwyn. Yeah, there's De Niro Gina. There's Gag Me With a Spoon Gina. It's just very strange. She's like, yes, I've been through many hairstyles and accents, and it's just been a hard time discovering who I am. I feel for her. I don't like seeing her like that. Andy says that they've decorated this set like Miraval in case anybody needs to go hide in a shrub.
They're really trying to push this shrub thing, and you know what? It's not happening.
No, it's not.
And did you see Tamara's little... Oh, that's right. A little too much to drink.
Yeah, I have a thing with Bush.
Shut up.
Well, on that shrub topic, Bronwyn goes, you reminded me of Hazel when you did that. Like when she's upset with me and she hides her face. She thinks I can't see her. That was you.
It took me a minute because I thought she was going to talk about the old TV show, Hazel. Was it Shirley Booth? I think so.
I thought the kid's name was Basil.
I did too.
Maybe they changed her name. There's another one named Basil.
That was a smart move. That might be a...
I don't know. I can't keep up. Isn't there another one, Paprika? I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to have like a bunch of kids and just name them after McCormick spices.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when cayenne.
Nutmeg.
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Did you ever drink vanilla extract to get drunk?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Did
was
it
really
work?
desperate.
Yeah.
No, it didn't do anything, but I smelled like a cupcake.
Well, that's not bad. What
Yeah.
about Listerine?
No.
I had
I
a
was
friend who drank
traumatized.
it.
No, I knew a woman who did that and had major physical damage.
Really?
Yeah, this woman, she was on crutches all the time and she couldn't walk. And
Wait, why? Because of the Listerine?
she had like nerve damage, and I said like, what was your drink? Because she was like, you must have been a real pissa when you drank. I was like, yeah, I kind of was. And she's like, what did you drink? And I said, I like gin, I like vodka. I'm like, what did you drink? She's like, Scope and Coke.
Okay, so she drank a lot of Scope. Why couldn't she just get like a bottle of vodka?
Maybe no money.
Well, she can afford Scope.
Scope's cheap.
Yeah, but cheap, you could get, yeah. Now I want to drink
And she
Listerine.
was probably hiding it.
I want to drink Listerine just to see how drunk it would make me.
Pretty drunk. That's a lot of alcohol. We get the Shannon Bedore package. We see her different dates, her different kisses, her O-shot. Then we find out she's got a nice new Dirty John, and they're blending families. And
After
Andy
6
says,
months.
yeah, do you think you'll get married? Yeah. Tamara answers for her.
Not a good sign. Not a good sign.
Making plans for the future. Who knows? No, not a good sign.
Yeah, no. If Tamara thinks you're gonna get married, then
Doomed.
You need to break up with him right now.
They have a break, and Bronwyn goes, I've been needing to pee. And Bedore goes, oh yeah, I've been peeing. I've got a pee-pee infection. It's UTI day. Shannon,
It's UTI here every day. It's UTI.
I get them a lot. I've been getting them about several times a month since May.
I know.
There's something wrong with me. And I would go to your urologist, but I lost my health insurance. So
now you're just taking old prescriptions.
I have like a stockpile of antibiotics. And I've been taking everyone else's.
You got like really sick though. Or you passed out or something. You passed out at your desk?
Yeah, there's one. It's called Macrobid, and it's horrible. I had taken it many years ago for this purpose, and I remembered now why I stopped taking it. And my mom had it, and she's like, oh, I have a full bottle. I'm like, why is the bottle full? I don't know. I switched to something else. She switched to something else because it messed her up too. So I took it, and I'm like, God, I'm sleepy. And I was editing one of our videos, and I woke up on my desk. I'm an insomniac. That doesn't happen to me.
Know.
I was like, do. I woke up like Bernie Sanders. Jay, make me a sandwich. I was like, I passed out.
Yeah.
So now I've just been taking whatever I have to stave it off. But I get them a lot. I do. And not just for fun reasons.
I know.
I just
what's
get
up
them.
with these cysts that are bursting in your belly?
I have ovarian cysts.
Yeah, she goes, oh, one just ruptured.
I can feel it.
Yeah, I know, and I have a new couch, and I don't want you to be free bleeding everywhere or whatever.
That's not what happens. It stays in. I just sound like Teresa. That's not what happens with my sandwich. My ovarian cysts. No, I just get all puffy in the belly.
An hysterical pregnancy.
No. Hysterical. Why did you even say that?
You got puffy in the belly.
You're such a baby. You just looked up at me like a little kid and you went, an hysterical pregnancy?
Yeah. I was thinking about
you
honey.
You said that. You're like 3 years old.
I was thinking about honey.
You're like a little terrorist 3-year-old.
I am.
Mrs. Crabtree, what's a hysterical pregnancy? Yeah, like that. A little sparkle in your eye. No, it's not a hysterical pregnancy. It's a combination of constipation, ovarian cysts.
This is like not the problems that I feel like a 28-year-old.
No, they're not. The surgery that I had when I was 22
was like the surgery that like an old person has.
Yeah, I went to the best surgeon you could find, and he was like, how old are you? Every patient he ever had, this was his number one procedure. Over 50.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
No.
I shudder to think what you're going to be like at 50.
Probably decrepit. I already am.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And I'll need a drool cup.
Vicky's standing around, very angry that she hasn't been asked in. She's like, so where am I going to be sitting? Am I just going to just squeeze in the end like a little lap dog? I made this show. If you're not going to use me, just let me go. Let me go.
With grace.
With grace. Let me go. You could quit, Vicki. You could just, maybe take the hint that you're not wanted anymore.
I think this is genuine anger, too. I don't think this is an act. I think when she was outside with Steve...
I created this show.
When she was outside with Steve, it seemed a little manufactured, but no, I think she is legitimately
because
furious.
She's been waiting.
And unstable. Delusional.
Yeah. Unbalanced.
She's crazy.
Because she's been waiting around, and they're all filming without her. How dare you?
I'm what did she say? Little civilians.
Emily and Gina start to talk about what they've been through and how they were fighting and they had some tension. Andy asks some viewer questions. I mean, I think they both have some legitimate gripes. They both feel like they were insensitive to each other. And I feel like Gina really cares about Emily. And she's like, I pride myself on being a good friend. Like, I really care about you.
Yeah.
They're getting emotional. And then Gina starts to talk about how hurt she was over the Vegas thing. And Emily's like, well, I needed you to be there to support me. And she's like, but I couldn't go to Vegas. And like, you were making jokes about me. And then she's like, what jokes? Like, what jokes? And she's like, joking about my father-in-law. And then they say, but what about Kelly and Brahma making jokes? And she's like, no, but they were there. Because like, yeah, it was funny. We were there. She was saying it kind of anyway. We were there. And then just under her breath, shut up, you dumb bitch. Kelly hears it. You're a dumb bitch. You didn't finish high school. Yes, I did. I did finish high school. No, you didn't. No education, dumb bitch. They just start talking over each other while Gina and Emily are still trying to make up.
I don't even know what to say. Tamara...
And then she starts lying, saying she didn't throw the first punch, but she did.
Yeah, you saw.
Yep. Shut up, you dumb bitch.
You're in your 50s. You're a grandmother. That I don't know why that keeps coming back to me, but I just find it so... And that's why they're so incensed with Emily's comment. Ageist comment, because they don't want to acknowledge they are of a certain age at this point.
No, they want to feel like they're still in high
school.
It's
so gross. It's like watching people who dress like they're...
The thing is, I love people who are different ages. Everybody has different life experience. I would like women who act their age to be on the show. I want to hear from a 35-year-old, and I want to hear from a 55-year-old. I would like to hear from someone even older.
Yeah. Has there ever been a housewife over 70?
No, I would love it though.
It would be so good.
They need to do a Housewives of old, like Real Housewives of
Boca.
the convalescent home.
Boca.
It would be great. They get into plenty of fights.
Oh my! Do you know if they?
You come in a bridge.
STDs run rampant.
I know.
In those places.
I know, and their drama would be so good.
It would be really
I'm not
good.
talking to Beth. I'm not. What are you? She's coming to bridge. No, I'm gonna I'll go to Canasta. Not playing bridge with Beth. No.
This is so good.
Yeah.
Like, look at someone like Marge Senior.
Marge Senior would be on it. She'd be great.
There was a woman when I lived in Delray. There was a woman an older woman in a nursing home who had been feeling ill for quite some time, and she didn't go to the hospital. She found out she had full-blown AIDS. And she died. Of course she died. That she got from fucking some guy.
That's not where I saw this going at all.
What did you...
I thought you were going to say she had stage 4 cancer.
Oh no, she had AIDS.
She had AIDS.
She got AIDS. I don't know how that... I mean, I know how that happens, but how do you go for so long and then all of a sudden, oh no, you have full-blown AIDS?
Cut to Vicki Gunvalson is outside, standing in the sun, just so angry. Steve doesn't want to be there, and she goes, "This show has gone down, down, down without me." Down.
She sounds like Joan Crawford or something.
I know. It's really pathetic.
It's scary,
It's
though.
one thing to be like Joan Crawford, Betty Davis, but you are an actual star. It's another thing to act like this when you are talking about the Real Housewives of Orange County. I can't believe it. I made you.
That's
her?
It's Gypsy.
It wasn't for me, Brooks.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for me, then where would you be? Andy, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
She made she made Bravo, she made Cable, she made Andy, she made all these women, and look at how they're treating her. It's sick.
She's insane. So Andy says it seems like the Tres Amigas taking over Gina really interfered in the relationship with Emily. And Emily says, yeah, I felt like I didn't have the confidence with her that I used to have. And Kelly's like, well, I'm going to tell you what happened because I'm seasoned now. Like, I'm seasoned. This is what they do. They like, reject the new girl, like, for the whole first season. You know, like, she shunned you for a year. They're like, yeah, you are seasoned. Yeah, you're real seasoned. You're seasoned. She's like, not as seasoned as you. You're seasoned. You're burnt. You're cooked. Like, oh, God. Horrible. She just can't help herself. No, you can't help yourself with that mouth. No, not true. You can't help yourself. No, you started it. No, I didn't start it. No, I didn't.
No, you did.
You called her dumb bitch. Shut up, you dumb bitch. She did.
Out of the blue, she said it.
Yeah, and the you're seasoned. You're seasoned. You're seasoned, all right. Basically calling her a slut.
Yeah.
Well, she got them. They're seasoned in a whole different way. Yeah. So then Kelly starts going, oh, doing the hands of Shannon Bedour. And then as Tamara keeps jabbing her under her breath, she goes, yeah, great mom. Great mom.
Thing is that Kelly is really good. When she's on fire, she is divine.
She came ready for battle. And these other ones are like, this is going to be war. I don't know. Good luck.
Yeah.
The whole thing with Shane's cousin and Gina and the fake date comes up. And Emily's like, I will take a lie detector right now. I did not know. I 100% believe her. Raise your hand if you believe Emily wholeheartedly. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I don't think she would ever do that to Gina.
Why would she go out of her way?
No, there is real love between them. Emily doesn't play like that. No way.
And it's sick that Tamara would go on Watch What Happens Live and
say it as fact. She's like, Emily 100% knew. 100%. This is why you are losing all your money because you're in a defamation suit. This is why. Because you state things as though it is written in stone. You have it, irrefutable proof. You don't know. You just pull shit out of your ass and say it like with such confidence. Yeah, 100% she knew. And then Emily's like, I sent you every screenshot of my conversation with that guy. You talked to everyone else except me, to Gina. She's saying this. And then she tells Tamara, she's like, you and I talked about it. She's like, maybe I didn't believe you. I've never hated a Real Housewife person as much as I hate Tamara.
She's awful. Because there's no...
I don't know anybody who likes her.
No, because there's nothing, she isn't charming. She isn't, even, look at, like, Ramona.
I know, I was going to say...
Ramona has...
I think Luann is pretty reviled, but Luann at least is funny. Luann
has substance.
Fans. And by the way, have you heard her new single?
What is it again?
It's
Diva
like a
something.
Viva la Diva.
Oh.
She's working on it. It's like
so.
It's very powerful. It's very Helen Reddy.
It was overwhelming to watch. She sounds particularly awful.
Very Delta Dawn.
Delta Dawn, the man in the recording studio.
I just remember. There once was a woman who walked 2 steps behind.
Well, I remember the man with the shaved head with the but with like a rat tail, like braided, like just the long, beautiful, braided rat tail. What kind of people is she hanging out with?
It's very it's got a real 70s vibe.
It's a ballad.
Yeah, it's a ballad, but it has like a rhythm to it that sounds like, I love the nightlife. I've got to boogie. I was once a woman who walked 2 steps behind.
Yeah.
Why does that sound so familiar too?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I know what it's reminding me of. What? You always walked a step behind.
What's that?
Wind Beneath My Wings.
Wind Beneath My Wings, yeah.
It's a very original song. What's Viva la Diva? Isn't that like Coldplay, Viva la Vida?
Probably, yes.
Viva la Diva, how about that? She walked 2 steps behind. I know who, you know what it is? She thinks she's Carly Simon. It sounds like a Carly Simon song.
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't got time for the pain.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of...
Yeah. Except it's...
horrible. I haven't got room for the pain.
I can't believe Luann is a singer.
Well,
it makes
she's
money.
so vain. Gina and Emily make up because Andy's like, do you think there's a future for the two of you? And Emily goes, I mean, sitting here and looking at it, she's like, she loves me. Like, she loves me. Come on. Like, if she had a good hip, she'd be hugging me right now. Okay. Like, they're looking there to make out. Like, come on, baby. Like, you're a little stubborn. And, like, I'm a little stubborn. And, like, maybe you're a little bit more stubborn. Like, you love me. You're my cute little stubborn mule.
But then did you see...
your little donkey. The looks from Tammy Sue and Shannon Bedore are like... What are they...
She's shaking her
She was supposed to be part of our sorority. What's she doing making up with Emily? The smart one. The lawyer. How could she do this? Because she got tired of your shit. You know why? Because real friendship trumps your nonsense. Vicky's still walking around saying, I feel like a husband every hour that goes by. How could they leave me waiting? And then they come fetch her. Oh, she comes in, and I don't know who she's talking to. It might be Andy. Andy does not look pleased that she's there.
No, he does not look happy.
She sits down, and she's like, my temperature's 105.
This was to Andy.
Don't do this to me.
This was to Andy. And then they cut. And we're back with Vicki, Or no, we're back with Jane Roe.
No, he goes, she needs no introduction, but she'd have words for me if she didn't get one. The OG of the OC, Jane Roe. Andy, you shady, shady bitch. Good.
Yeah.
Good. He brought it up.
Yeah.
He's like, you almost weren't here because you filed this lawsuit. Andy says, don't you think you brought more attention to the whole con woman thing by filing this idiotic lawsuit?
Yes, she did.
They go back and forth with, so you were Jane Roe. Of course I was Jane Roe. And she's like, I'm not going to hear it. No, I will not be called a con woman. I will not be called a con woman. I have a business. Well, I have a brand. Oh, what is your brand? What is your brand, Kelly Dunn? My Positive Beverage. I own 25% of that company. I have Kodo Insurance for 31 years. 31 years, Kelly Dunn. No, it just becomes a screech.
30... I thought she started this insurance company the first season of OC. 31 years? Because I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
Kelly's very proud of her Positive Beverage, which I love and I wish you had. We drank it all. We need to get more. She's like very happy. She's like, I just got in Walmart today. I'm in Target. Let's see where your business goes. Let's see. I'm going to kick your ass.
And then Tamara goes, yeah, you were in the clearance section at Target.
So then Andy says, well, the lawsuit's been dropped, but what did you think at the time? She was like, bring it. And then Vicki goes, it was a restraining order too. And Kelly goes, yeah, and they didn't put it through. Kelly's like fake maniacal laugh makes me genuinely laugh.
I know. And then Vicky's looks at her. Vicky's not bright.
No,
it's
Vicky's
almost
an idiot.
like Teresa, like trying to make sense of something.
I think Teresa might be the dumbest housewife.
I know, but there was a look just then.
Yeah. Vicky's like a goldfish.
Yeah.
Just dead behind the eyes. Andy starts asking about this business where they say that Vicky's bought her own engagement ring. Emily goes, I was joking. What's so funny about that? And Tammy Sue jumps in and goes, actually, your brother was saying that. He said a lot of things. I believe that. Her brother was really talking shit in the finale.
I believe that too, but I also think it's,
She didn't deny it.
No, but it's obviously, Tamara stirring the pot with her.
She said he knows nothing about my finances. She never admitted she bought the ring.
Yeah. Oh, no, she did buy the ring. It's very obvious. It's the same stuff she did with Brooks. You know what I mean?
Andy asks Shannon if she thinks she would have gotten divorced if it hadn't been for being on Real Housewives, and she says absolutely, probably sooner, because the show made her feel like she had to keep her marriage together. And then he goes around asking all of them, would they have gotten divorced for the show? And they all say, yeah, they were all doomed. Like Gina's like, I gave everything I had to that relationship. And that's when they take a break because she starts to get emotional. But they all agree. I think the only one who says it made her marriage better was Bronwyn, but I suspect that's because it's not a traditional marriage. And by not a traditional marriage, I mean They're both a little gay.
Yes, exactly.
We go backstage. Gina and Emily are joking around. Gina's like, I came here and I was like, I'm not going to feel bad for her just because she's coming in a wheelchair. Like, I'm not doing it. And then you wheeled in and you're wearing little flip-flops and getting in the sofa like all slow. Like, I love you so bad. I feel fucking bad for you in your little wheelchair.
And she's sitting in the wheelchair.
Yeah. I mean, I like them getting along. I really do.
I do too. I feel like they brought, like, their relationship was
real,
brought something.
And then we go to Tamrat and Bador. And Tamrat's just ragging on Kelly. She's like, did you notice she's doing this weird thing with her teeth? She's like a rabid dog.
Uh-huh.
You're seasoned. She didn't do that. They show it. She does a little...
And she's always done that, I think.
Yeah, her teeth stick out a little. She goes...
Yeah.
Sometimes you have that.
Yeah, I do that.
What is all this? Oh, you're one to talk, hands. Don't even. You sit there like a mime.
I know.
And then she's talking about Kelly with the handwork.
I know.
Give me a break, Bador. Bronwyn and Kelly start talking about Vicki. And Bronwyn's like, she's a hypocrite. Yeah, she's a hypocrite. She said horrible things about me. She's talking about my daughter. You know, I ruined her business. You think she ruined my daughter? Saying I do cocaine in a train? And then we cut to Vicki hanging out with now the Tres Amigos are together. And Shannon's like, she has no idea what's coming, okay? A shitstorm. Yeah, she's getting war. You're going to go in there, Vicki. Stick to what you know. Stick to your facts. I hate the three of them. Now we're getting into Miraval and the gong heard around the world. And, you know, Kelly's like, it was a love tap. I didn't hit her. It was nothing. I knew she was going to say she had a concussion. And Andy says, go ahead and hit me the way that you hit her. And he I think he thinks it's a total overreaction.
Yeah.
What happened? And Shen's like, look, they all felt a bump. They touched it. They felt a bump. And then Kelly's like, if you had such a concussion, you would have been drinking all night. Stop saying you know things, Kelly Dodd. Stop saying you know this and you know that. And she's like, whoa, take it easy. Oh, Shannon Bador doesn't react. Make me do my penance forever. I mean, it was like really over the top.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Bador. Kelly says that everyone knows Shannon is a hypochondriac. Andy brings up that Meghan McCain was on Watch What Happens Live and thought she reacted. She's like, I saw it. Oh, like she was going to tell the truth sitting next to Kelly Dodd. I don't want to say what I think of Meghan McCain. It has nothing to do with her politics.
She would tell the truth no matter who she was sitting next to.
Yes, I will give her this much. I don't agree with her behavior on The View a lot of the time, but if there's one thing she's proven, it's that she's not afraid to voice her opinion, and there's no way in hell is she afraid of Miss Kelly Dodd. I think she would have said, in all honesty, Kelly, you shouldn't have hit her. She didn't. She was like, she said it was an overreaction. Tamara says, oh, look, I know Shannon, okay? When she gets something in her head, she has to get it cleared up by a doctor, and then she's fine. Maybe she got it in her head when you told her that your husband was leaking spinal fluid from getting tapped on the head.
Yeah.
She put that in. That was after she said that. Then Shen's like, I'm having blurry vision.
She's so awful.
I know. The worst. The worst. Tamara's responsible for everything.
She is.
Truly.
She really is.
Kelly keeps coming back to how much Shannon was drinking, and Andy kind of looks like he agrees with that. Like, you know, you did get blackout drunk that night. Like, how injured could you have been? And Shannon just screams, shut the fuck up! She's letting a lot of F-bombs fly. For someone, she usually goes flipping.
I know.
You're flipping this, flipping. She's really losing it. Yeah. And then they bring up how Kelly hit Gina on the head.
Yeah.
And, you know, Kelly says, I was kidding around with her. And Emily says, look, I think it was playful, but Gina was not in a place for that.
Okay, Miss Lawyer.
Yeah. Oh, sure. I love it, Miss Lawyer. How you're saying that, yeah, sure, it's fine to hit people on the head. Bring me 100 doctors. Give me 5 that say that's okay. It's okay to hit people on the head. Of course it was out of line, but it wasn't necessary to turn it into a whole freaking medical drama. ER.
She's embarrassed about it.
She is. She looks like an idiot. Shannon says to Kelly, all season, why is everyone attacking me? Because you go around attacking everyone, Kelly Dodd. Attack.
No,
and then why me? No. I mean, is she vicious? She is. But they have ganged up on her non-stop the whole season. Baiting her, getting her into fights. I mean, when Vicki literally said, hit my arm.
I know. Can you imagine if Kelly hit her?
Hit me.
Can you imagine the drama?
Then Tammy Sue, she's a narcissist. Yeah, well, you're a sociopath. No, you're a sociopath. You're a sociopath. No, you are.
No,
it's true. Tammy Sue is a sociopath.
I think so.
She's rotten. And you know what?
So.
She's looking like shit at this reunion.
I know. It's paused right now.
Wow. She really looks like 15 years older than she is.
It's because of
the
all
ugly.
the work.
The ugly on the inside, showing on her face. That mean little face. Someone sends in a question asking Gina, how come it was okay for the Tres Amigas to call you baby, but you got so mad at Bronwyn for calling you the baby sister? Okay, like, calling me baby is like a term of endearment, and when Bronwyn said that, like, it insulted me, and she's like, no, I meant it as a term of endearment. No, but, like, it was, like, condescending in that moment, and, like, when you said that, and she's like, no, it seems like whatever comes out of my mouth, like, you have a problem with it. She's like, okay, like, Bronwyn, like, can you see how I might take offense to that in the context that we were in? Yeah. And they're not really getting anywhere. I think Gina feels bad, though. She looks like she doesn't want Bronwyn to think she hates her.
Yeah.
She did really, like, shit on Bronwyn all season, though. Bronwyn rubs her the wrong way. I think Gina feels bad about it. I think Gina's only realizing it now in hindsight. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was kind of mean to you all season.
Yeah.
Without just cause. See, it's kind of like on New Jersey how Dolores says Jackie rubs her the wrong way. But Jackie's really annoying. I think Bronwyn's not as annoying as Jackie.
No. Bronwyn's kind of grown on me.
Bronwyn says that whenever she talks about the show, she's like, I always say it's like being with my sisters. Okay, well, that's a little weird. I love that. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it is.
It is weird. Andy says, hey, Kelly, how come you told Gina she wasn't an accomplished woman? That was low. And Kelly's like, that was wrong.
See, that's the thing about Kelly. She will cop to things.
That was not nice. But they're harping on it. And Vicki starts in, oh, you're an accomplished woman, Kelly Dodd. She's like, yeah, I am an accomplished woman. I sold 5 homes in Arizona, and I had $1 million by the time I was 21. It's in the public domain. Then I bought a house with Michael. It's $5 million in public domain. She's like, you had a mortgage, Kelly Dodd. You're not a businesswoman, Kelly Dodd. You're not a businesswoman. So Kelly's like, I got into Walmart today, bitch. Walmart today. And Tamara's like, I saw your product. I saw Positive Beverage on clearance for $1 at Target. She's like, we did that as a promotion, you dumbass. And then Tamara just starts calling her trash.
Uh-huh.
Oh, please.
That's the pot calling the kettle black.
And he asked Gina about crying in the labyrinth, and she's like, yeah, well, I had to give up my whole formal life. Like I left everything behind to be with Matt here, and it's not happening. I feel bad for her.
I do, too.
Gina apologizes to Bronwyn. She's like, I don't want you to think, like, I don't, like, not like you, and Bronwyn goes, well, we'll work on that. I think we just have very different ways of seeing things. Oh, I would say so.
Yeah. I wonder if Gina's going to be back.
Tamara says that Emily has her guard up. I mean, I don't want to hear anything out of Tamara's mouth at this point.
Especially what she did to Emily at her gym.
She has her guard up. Oh, shut up.
The reason she has her guard up is because she doesn't trust you.
Nobody should trust you. Nobody. Even the people she's supposed to be so close to. She just turns on them whenever she feels like it. And she goes, well, I thought we were in a good place. And then she went to the press and she called us all bullies. She's like, yeah, well, because I thought the 3 of you bullied Kelly and that's how I feel. I'm so glad she stood by that.
I know.
Because it's the truth. They are bullies. Vicki goes, oh, so were you there for this pig on the car? You're okay with that? That's uplifting? He goes, oh yeah, you're so uplifting. You're so uplifting. That's the thing. It's like, if it were anyone else, I might say that was vicious, that was cruel. But you know what's vicious? Vicki saying that someone does drugs, saying that someone lets 8 guys pull a train on her. She just, she threw her mother down the stairs. Shut up. Yeah, she drew a pig on a car and smashed it. I don't really care. I think those superficial things are not as nearly as damaging as saying things when you have a 12-year-old daughter like, yeah, you get railed by 8 guys at once and you're a cokehead.
And the daughter's getting messages on Instagram.
Yeah. No, it's I don't think the two things can compare. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, like, I don't really care because I think Vicki's a complete asshole. She says to Kelly, what are you, some kind of beauty queen that you could say that? She's like, yeah, well, I'm better looking than you. It's true. By leaps and bounds. Bronwyn says, I think Kelly normally might not do that, but at that moment she'd really been pushed really far. And she's like, oh, tell me how was she pushed? Pushed, wait, how was she? Tell me specifically. Kelly goes, did you not watch the show? Did you watch the whole season? Did you see that? I mean, she's acting as though she has no clue where this is coming from. Vicki says to Kelly, you had a bad reputation already. It wasn't me. You had that reputation. She's like, what bad reputation? You don't even live in Newport. You live in the sticks. You don't live in Newport. You don't belong there. You have to pay for men, Vicki. You pay for men. She goes, oh, you don't belong there either. Everybody pays your way. I mean, they're just insulting each other back and forth. Ugh, I get a little dizzy.
Yeah.
Then she starts with, oh, get her off my show. Get her off my show. And Roma goes, it's not your show, Vicki. Oh, it's not. It's not. None of you would be here if I didn't start this 15 years ago. She shifts into that deep man voice.
Andy starts laughing.
Yeah. You. None of you would be here if it wasn't for me 15 years ago. Oh, okay, Vicki. Thank you. All hail. And then they talk about Kelly's ego's out of control. Stick a pin in it. Yeah, I think your little Trace Amiga is the one with an ego problem.
Yeah.
Prancing around. Talk about diva behavior.
It's embarrassing.
It is. But that's it. We're done with Reunion Part 1. We will have Part 2 and 3 next week. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. And please do enjoy your holiday. Survive your families. I hope we help you cope just a little bit. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
It's the most horrible time of the year.
I'm going to try Scope.
It's just hang in there, everybody. I don't like Christmas at all. Makes me very sad. But we'll be okay. We'll be okay. So enjoy your holiday. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Whatever you celebrate. Just be well. For those of you that have nobody to celebrate with and it's very painful, some people like DM us and say that they find the holidays excruciating.
You're not alone.
No, you're not. I would say most people, maybe they like force themselves to partake.
The problem is you see people celebrating on Instagram and online and they paint themselves to be living this very happy lifestyle.
Yes, just remember.
It's very stressful. And if you are alone, be thankful.
Just remember, it's curated. What you see on social media is all curated. It's somebody's highlight reel. You don't see the dysfunction and the unhappiness. Everybody's unhappy and hitting the bottle and taking pills, and everybody's fucked up. And you know what? You're never alone. You have George and Martha, because we're fucked up with you. And we don't like the holidays, and we hope we can make you laugh a little or keep you company. It will be okay. We're almost done. We're almost through this horrible time of year. Bye.